Top 10 interview questions you should know. Hello, everyone. Nervous about your upcoming job interview? Knowing how to effectively answer common interview questions in English can significantly increase your chances of success. Let's explore the top 10 questions you should be prepared to answer with confidence. Let's start with question number 1. 1. Tell me about yourself. Is often the opening question in an interview, and it serves as a gateway for the interviewer to get an initial sense of who you are, both professionally and personally. This question allows you to present a concise narrative that highlights your background, skills, and experiences relevant to the position you're applying for. A well-crafted response should start with a brief overview of your professional history, including your education and key roles you've held. It's important to emphasize your accomplishments and how they relate to the job at hand. For instance, you might mention specific projects you've worked on or skills you developed that align with the company's needs. As you share your journey, consider including a personal touch, perhaps a passion related to your field or a unique hobby that reflects your character. This helps to humanize your response and can make a memorable impression. Aim for a response that is structured and flows logically, typically lasting around 1 to 2 minutes. Finally, conclude by tying your story back to the position and the company, expressing genuine enthusiasm for the opportunity to contribute to their team. This approach not only sets a positive tone for the interview, but also showcases your communication skills and confidence, making it a pivotal moment in your interview process. 2. What are your strengths? Is a fundamental interview question that allows you to showcase your most valuable skills and attributes to the job you're applying for. When answering this question, it's crucial to select strengths that are not only genuine, but also directly relevant to the position. Begin by identifying 3 to 5 key strengths that you possess, ensuring that each one is backed by concrete examples from your past experiences. For instance, if you consider yourself a strong communicator, you could illustrate this by describing a situation where your communication skills led to successful collaboration on a project or resolved a conflict within a team. As you present your strengths, use the STAR method situation, task, action, result to structure your responses effectively. This method helps you provide context and demonstrate the impact of your strengths. For example, you might say, "One of my key strengths is my problem-solving ability. In my previous role, we faced a significant project deadline that was at risk due to unforeseen challenges. I took the initiative to analyze the situation, reorganized our workflow, and implemented a new strategy that not only met the deadline, but also improved our efficiency. This experience reinforced my belief in the importance of adaptability and creative thinking. Additionally, it's beneficial to connect your strengths to the company's values or the specific requirements of the job. This shows that you've done your homework and understand what the employer is looking for. Finally, while it's important to highlight your strengths, being humble and acknowledging areas for growth can also reflect well on you, demonstrating self-awareness and a willingness to improve. Overall, this question is an excellent opportunity to make a strong impression and illustrate how you can bring value to the organization. 3. What are your weaknesses? Is a challenging but essential interview question that provides insight into your self-awareness and ability to improve. When responding to this question, it's important to choose a genuine weakness, but frame it in a way that shows your commitment to personal and professional growth. Start by identifying a weakness that is real but not a core competency of the job you're applying for. For example, if you're interviewing for a marketing position, mentioning a lack of experience in coding might be acceptable, as it's not directly related to marketing tasks. Once you've identified your weakness, the key is to demonstrate how you are actively working to address it. Use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to structure your response effectively. For instance, you might say, "One of my weaknesses has been public speaking. In the past, I found it challenging to speak confidently in front of large groups. Recognizing this, I enrolled in a public speaking course and joined a local Toastmasters club. Through consistent practice, I've become much more comfortable and even delivered a presentation at a recent conference, receiving positive feedback." While I still see room for improvement, I am committed to continuing to develop my speaking skills. This approach acknowledges your weakness and illustrates your proactive mindset and determination to grow. It's also wise to avoid cliches like, "I work too hard" or "I'm a perfectionist," as these can appear insincere. Instead, focus on authentic weaknesses that showcase your ability to reflect and improve. Finally, conclude your response by emphasizing how overcoming this weakness has made you a better professional, reinforcing the idea that you are capable of growth and development, which is a valuable trait in any candidate. This question can turn a potential pitfall into a powerful demonstration of your character and resilience. For, why do you want to work here? This is a pivotal interview question that allows you to demonstrate your knowledge of the company and express your genuine interest in the position. When answering this question, it's crucial to go beyond generic responses and provide specific reasons that resonate with your personal and professional goals. Begin by conducting thorough research on the company, including its mission, values, culture, recent achievements, and industry standing. Look for aspects that particularly align with your interests and career aspirations. In your response, you might start by highlighting what attracted you to the company initially. For example, you could say, "I've always admired company name for its commitment to innovation and sustainability. Your recent initiative to reduce carbon emissions aligns with my personal values and career goals in environmental stewardship." This demonstrates that you've taken the time to understand the company's ethos and initiatives. Next, connect your skills and experiences to the role you're applying for. You could say, "I believe my background in project management and my passion for teamwork would allow me to contribute effectively to your team and help drive projects that support your mission." This shows that you see a clear alignment between your abilities and the company's needs. Additionally, expressing enthusiasm for the company culture is important. You might mention aspects like collaboration, professional development opportunities, or community involvement that resonate with your work style or values. For instance, "I appreciate the emphasis the company places on employee growth and collaboration, as I thrive in environments where team input is valued." Conclude by reiterating your excitement about the opportunity, emphasizing how working there fits into your long-term career path. This approach not only conveys your genuine interest, but also reinforces your fit for the role and the organization, making your response compelling and memorable. Ultimately, a thoughtful answer to this question can leave a lasting impression, showing that you are not just looking for any job, but specifically want to be part of their team. 5. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Is a common interview question that helps employers gauge your career aspirations and whether your goals align with the company's direction. When answering this question, it's essential to strike a balance between ambition and realism while showing a clear understanding of the potential career path within the organization. Start by reflecting on your long-term career goals and how they relate to the position you're applying for. Consider the skills you want to develop, the roles you aspire to, and how you envision contributing to the company. For example, you might say, "In 5 years, I see myself taking on more leadership responsibilities, possibly in a management role, where I can mentor others and help drive team success." Next, tie your aspirations back to the company. This demonstrates that you're not just thinking about your career, but also how you can grow within the organization. You could add, "I'm particularly impressed by company name, S commitment to professional development and innovation, and I hope to be an integral part of projects that drive our industry forward. I see myself contributing to initiatives that align with the company's strategic goals, especially in areas like specific project or initiative." Additionally, it's beneficial to mention your commitment to continuous learning and skill development. You could say, "I also plan on pursuing additional certifications and training that will enhance my expertise in relevant field or skill. This will not only benefit my career, but also add value to the team and the company." Finally, while it's essential to express ambition, it's equally important to convey flexibility. The job market and industries evolve, so acknowledging that your path may change can demonstrate adaptability. You might conclude with, "While I have a clear vision, I'm also open to exploring new opportunities that may arise within the company, as I believe flexibility is key in today's fast-paced environment. By providing a thoughtful response that highlights your aspirations, alignment with the company, and commitment to growth, you can reassure interviewers that you are motivated, forward-thinking, and genuinely interested in a long-term career with their organization. Requirements of the position and the qualities a company is looking for in a candidate. This information can often be found in the job description. You might say something like, I understand that this role requires a combination of strong analytical skills and effective teamwork, both of which I possess. Next, provide specific examples from your past experiences that demonstrate these skills in action. Use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to structure your response. For instance, you could say, in my previous position as a project coordinator, I led a cross-functional team to launch a new product. We faced tight deadlines and limited resources, but through effective collaboration and strategic planning, we delivered the project 2 weeks ahead of schedule, resulting in a 15% increase in sales within the first quarter. In addition to skills and experiences, emphasize your enthusiasm for the role and the company. You might add, what excites me most about this opportunity is the chance to work with a team that values innovation and creativity. I am passionate about a specific aspect of the industry or company mission, and I believe my proactive approach and dedication to excellence will contribute positively to your team. Lastly, consider addressing any potential reservations the interviewer might have. For example, if there are gaps in your experience or you're transitioning from a different field, you could acknowledge this and explain how your transferable skills will support your success in the role. You might say, while my background is primarily in a different field, the skills I developed in a specific relevant experience are directly applicable to this position. I am eager to leverage that experience to bring a fresh perspective to your team. Conclude your response by summarizing your key points and reiterating your excitement about the opportunity. For example, with my skills in specific skills, proven track record in relevant experience, and passion for industry or company mission, I am confident that I would make a valuable addition to your team. By crafting a well-rounded answer that emphasizes your qualifications, enthusiasm, and fit for the role, you can effectively convince the interviewer that you are the ideal candidate for the position. 7. Describe a challenge you faced at work. This is a question designed to assess your problem-solving skills, resilience, and ability to handle difficult situations. When answering this question, it's important to choose a challenge that showcases your strengths and reflects positively on your ability to navigate obstacles. Start by briefly setting the context for the challenge. Use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to provide a structured response. For example, you might say, in my previous role as a team lead on a major project, we encountered a significant challenge when a key team member unexpectedly left the company just weeks before our deadline. This created a gap in expertise and put our timeline at risk. Next, explain the specific task or goal you were working towards about the challenge. You could add, our goal was to deliver the project on time while maintaining the quality standards expected by our stakeholders. Losing a critical team member made this increasingly difficult. Then, detail the actions you took to address the challenge. This is where you can highlight your problem-solving abilities and leadership skills. For instance, you might say, I quickly reassessed the project timeline and redistributed tasks among the remaining team members based on their strengths. I also coordinated with our HR department to expedite the hiring of a temporary contractor with the necessary skills to fill the gap. Additionally, I scheduled daily check-ins to monitor progress and provide support where needed. Finally, share the results of your actions. Highlight any positive outcomes, such as meeting the deadline, improving team morale, or enhancing your skills. You could conclude with, as a result, we successfully delivered the project on time, and our client was very satisfied with the final product. This experience not only reinforced my leadership skills, but also taught me the importance of adaptability and teamwork in overcoming challenges. When discussing a challenge, it's important to maintain a positive tone. Avoid placing blame on others or dwelling on negative aspects. Instead, focus on what you learned from the experience and how it contributed to your growth as a professional. This approach demonstrates your resilience and capability in handling adversity, making a strong impression on the interviewer. By effectively communicating how you faced and overcome challenges, you show potential employers that you are proactive, capable of critical thinking, and ready to tackle the demands of the role. 8. How do you handle stress and pressure? Is an important interview question that helps employers understand your coping mechanisms and how you perform under challenging conditions. When answering this question, it's crucial to convey that you can manage stress effectively and maintain productivity, while also demonstrating self-awareness. Start by acknowledging that stress is a natural part of any job and that you understand its impact. For example, you might say, "I recognize that stress and pressure are common in the workplace, especially when facing tight deadlines or high-stakes projects." Next, share specific techniques or strategies you use to manage stress. This could include organizational skills, time management, or personal practices that help keep you focused and calm. You might say, "I prioritize my tasks by using a combination of to-do lists and project management tools. This helps me break down large projects into manageable steps, which reduces feelings of being overwhelmed." Additionally, it's helpful to mention how you maintain a positive mindset during stressful situations. You could add, "When I feel the pressure building, I take short breaks to clear my mind, practice deep breathing, or even go for a quick walk. This helps me reset and return to my work with a fresh perspective." Incorporating an example from your past can further illustrate your approach. For instance, you might say, "In my last role, we had a significant project with an aggressive timeline. As the deadline approached, I organized weekly team meetings to ensure everyone was on track and to address any concerns. By fostering open communication, we could support each other and alleviate some of the pressure as a team." Finally, conclude by emphasizing your commitment to maintaining a healthy work-life balance. You might say, "I also believe in the importance of work-life balance. I make it a point to set boundaries and engage in hobbies outside of work, which helps me recharge and stay focused when challenges arise." By outlining your strategies for managing stress, providing a concrete example, and emphasizing the importance of balance, you convey to the interviewer that you are equipped to handle the pressures of the job while remaining productive and effective. This approach not only demonstrates your resilience, but also reassures employers that you can maintain a positive contribution to the team, even in high-pressure situations. 9. Do you have any questions for us? This is often the final question in an interview, and it provides you with a valuable opportunity to demonstrate your interest in the role in the company, as well as to gather essential information that will help you determine if the position is the right fit for you. Preparing thoughtful questions can leave a positive impression on the interviewer and show that you are engaged and proactive. Why this question matters. Asking questions allows you to gain insights into the company culture and values, understand the team dynamics and expectations, clarify any uncertainties about the role or responsibilities, demonstrate your genuine interest in the position and the organization. Types of questions to consider. 1. About the role. Can you describe a typical day in this role? What are the immediate challenges you expect the new hire to address in the first few months? 2. About the team. What is the team structure, and how does this role fit within it? Can you tell me about the team I would be working with? 3. About company culture. How would you describe the company culture here? What do you enjoy most about working at company name? 4. About professional development. What opportunities for growth and development does the company offer? How do you support employees in achieving their career goals? 5. About performance and success. How is success measured for this position? What are the key performance indicators for this role? 6. About future directions. What are the company's goals for the next few years? How does this role contribute to the company's overall mission? Tips for formulating your questions. Personalize your questions. Tailor your questions based on your research about the company and the specifics of the role. This shows that you've done your homework and are genuinely interested. Prioritize your questions. You may not have the chance to ask all your questions, so prioritize the most important ones. Focus on what matters most to you in a job. Listen actively. Pay attention to the interviewer's responses throughout the interview, as you may find opportunities to ask follow-up questions or clarify points of interest. Concluding the interview. After asking your questions, it's also a good practice to express your appreciation for the opportunity to interview and learn more about the company. You could say, "Thank you for sharing this information. I'm even more excited about the possibility of joining your team and contributing to a specific aspect of the company or role." Asking insightful questions not only helps you gather necessary information, but also reinforces your suitability for the role, demonstrating that you are proactive, engaged, and serious about your potential future with the company. 10. What is your salary expectation? This is a crucial interview question that can often create discomfort for candidates. However, it's an opportunity to negotiate and set the stage for your compensation based on your skills, experiences, and market standards. Here's how to approach this question effectively. Research and preparation. 1. Know your worth. Before the interview, research salary ranges for the position you're applying for. Use resources like Glassdoor, PayScale, and industry reports to understand the typical compensation for similar roles in your location and industry. Consider your level of experience, education, and any specialized skills that may justify a higher salary within the range. 2. Understand the company's compensation structure. If possible, gather information about the company's pay structure, benefits, and any recent trends in compensation changes. This can give you insight into how flexible they might be on salary. Framing your answer. When asked about your salary expectations, consider the following approaches. 1. Provide a range. Offering a salary range instead of a specific number can give you and the employer flexibility. For example, based on my research and experience, I would expect a salary in the range of $70,000 to $80,000. However, I'm open to discussing this further based on the overall compensation package and opportunities for growth. 2. Consider the entire compensation package. Highlight that you are open to discussing not just salary, but also benefits, bonuses, and other forms of compensation. You might say, "I'm looking for a competitive salary, but I also value benefits, such as professional development opportunities, work-life balance, and a positive company culture." 3. Turn the question back. If you feel uncertain about providing a number, you can ask for the salary range for the position. For instance, "I'd love to know more about the budgeted salary range for this role to better align my expectations." Communicating value. Regardless of your approach, it's important to communicate the value you bring to the organization. You can tie your salary expectations to your skills and experience by saying something like, "I believe my background in specific skills or experiences and my successful track record in relevant achievements justify my salary expectations." Be prepared for negotiation. Once you provide your expectations, be ready for a discussion. Employers may counter your offer, so consider what is non-negotiable. Know in advance what salary or benefits are deal breakers for you. Be flexible. Show willingness to negotiate and explore other aspects of the compensation package if the salary offered is lower than expected. Stay professional. Regardless of the outcome, maintain a professional demeanor. If the salary does not meet your expectations, you can express your appreciation for the offer and state that you need time to consider it. Concluding your response, you might say, "I'm excited about the opportunity and look forward to finding a compensation package that reflects my skills and experience while aligning with the company's budget." By preparing thoroughly, articulating your value, and approaching the conversation with professionalism and flexibility, you can effectively navigate the salary expectation question, setting a positive tone for future negotiations. And there you have it. Those are the top 10 interview questions you should be prepared to answer in English. Remember, practice makes perfect. Rehearse your answers out loud, and consider conducting mock interviews with a friend or mentor. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more career tips. Good luck with your interviews, and remember to be yourself. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.